I meal prep for work, and every day when I heat up my lunch, somebody says, "Man, Jamie, that smells good. What you having?" And I tell them it's about the same thing every day: bacon, eggs, steak, stuff like that. And then I start talking sometimes about intermittent fasting, and that's when they lose interest and they cut me off and they'll say something like, "Oh, I could never do that. I would just starve." Nope. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why intermittent fasting can be incredible for weight loss and also for regaining your health. I'm also going to explain how intermittent fasting is not starvation, but rather the preferred eating protocol for most of human existence, until about the last 100 years or so, when we were conditioned to believe that we need to eat from sunup to sundown. I'm also, at the end, going to give you a weight loss hack that is guaranteed to work. I have to give a lot of credit to Dr. Jason Fung for what I've learned about intermittent fasting. If you haven't read his book, The Obesity Code, I highly recommend it. Before I get started, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell that will notify you when I drop a new video. The first reason why intermittent fasting is so good for health and weight loss is that it keeps insulin low for long periods of time. Insulin is the fat-storing hormone. Every time we eat or drink something with calories, insulin goes up. If we eat a high-carb diet like most Americans, it stays up longer and then crashes, which makes us ravenously hungry. Eating low-carb and high-fat makes insulin go down sooner. Anytime insulin is elevated, we cannot lose fat. For people who are insulin resistant, which is most overweight people, that's the reason they can't lose weight. Believe it or not, I have a client with type 2 diabetes whose doctor was aware she needed to lose some weight, so he actually increased her insulin. Then she proceeded to gain about 20 pounds before seeking my help. Apparently, knowing the connection between insulin and weight loss is a new thing. Reason number 2 why intermittent fasting works is because your metabolism actually goes up. Think about it. As humans, we haven't always had 24/7 access to food. It's in our nature to go several hours or even days without eating. Thousands of years ago, after our ancestors killed something and ate it, they had to go several hours or maybe even days without getting something else to eat. They didn't just fall over and die because they went 10 hours without eating. Our bodies are smart. They know that we need energy, so what it's going to use is the stuff that we already have stored, which is body fat. Now, the big food companies hate to hear this because they want us sitting around grazing all day like a bunch of cows, which is why a lot of us look like them. If you're very overweight and insulin resistant and you listen to these knucklehead, narrow-minded doctors, dietitians, and trainers who are stuck in the 80s and 90s and telling you to eat all day to keep your metabolism revved up, you're never going to lose any weight. Of course, then they'll be more than happy to suggest weight loss surgery for you. Eating several times a day, although not good for you, probably works fine for people who have never been fat or for those who are still young enough to have a healthy metabolism. Once you get about 40 or 50 pounds overweight and hit age 30, that technique is a no-go. And reason number 3 why intermittent fasting works so great is that it clears up your schedule. It is total freedom from having to worry about what you're going to eat several times a day. If you're only eating a couple meals a day or only one time a day like I do, you're going to have so much extra time to get things done. I have a full-time job and I meet with my keto clients weeknights and on some weekends. If I wasn't doing intermittent fasting, I would have a very hard time fitting everything into my schedule. I would probably have to eat a lot of convenient, low-carb junk food like Slim Jims and Quest bars for dinner. Okay, that weight loss hack I told you about at the beginning that has worked so great for me and my clients, combining low-carb eating with intermittent fasting. By itself, low-carb eating 3 meals a day with no snacks is effective. By itself, intermittent fasting and eating more carbs might be effective to lose weight, depending on your age and how healthy your metabolism is. That said, when you combine low-carb eating and intermittent fasting, it's like magic. You're really speeding up the weight loss and also promoting healing that your body needs. Both of these techniques are really great for lowering inflammation. I highly recommend combining them. Again, please subscribe to my channel, and if you think this video has helped you overcome your fear of intermittent fasting or might be able to help somebody you know get out of a rut, please share it with them. If you're overweight and you want to try the keto way of eating to lose weight, regain your health, and get rid of things like type 2 diabetes, please visit my website, CoachJamieLynn.com, and go to the Order a Session page to get started. On Instagram, you can follow at Keto Coach Jamie, and on Facebook, like and follow Coach Jamie Lynn 323. Thank you for watching.